Morning, good morning stretch. You are all welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay. Starting, standing. Hips, be aware of your hips. And what we're going to do is pull the hips back so we go into a hip hinge. So stick the butt up. From there, your hands are going to go in front of your thighs. And then you're going to gently ease your upper body down, gently. And we're going to take a deep breath in as we go down, okay? So take that deep breath in through the nose, and we're going to expand the belly as we go down. Take as long as you want to take that deep breath in. As soon as that breath fills up, hold the body where it is. And where the body should be is your back nice and straight, hamstrings activated. You're feeling that contractile tension on the hips. Let the air go. As you let the air go, the body will then just fold over. Lower back opens up, upper back drops, and then I'd like you to put your hands wherever they are. If they are by your toes, if they are close to the floor, if they wrap around your ankles, and just get some sort of firmness wherever you are. With that firmness, I'd like you to take a deep breath in through the nose, and we're going to expand the belly, and we're going to go in with a breath of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to let the air go for 5, 4, 3, bringing your upper body into your lower body. And then we're going to hold the breath for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from there, collapse your knee slightly so that your hands go flat on the floor. And then slide your hands forward, straighten your legs nice and safely. And now we go into the downward facing dog. If you place your feet close together, if they're not close already, and then what I would like you to concentrate on is drawing your heels to the ground so that the pressure can alleviate from your wrists, your shoulders, your elbows. And you're feeling that nice opening around the calf area where it meets the back of the knee and where it meets the Achilles. And then what I'd like you to do is just collapse your knee down. So we go into the floating tabletop, which is where your knees are elevated above the ground, your lower back is dipped in, your chin is raised high, and then I'd like you to then settle the knees on the floor, keeping that lower back inverted in, keeping that chin high, and we are now in the cat stretch. From the cat stretch, we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to go in, just expand that belly, fill up them lungs, and then hold that breath while you're there. Hold that breath while you're there. And just take a moment to be present, feeling what that breath has done. Activating that thought process. Where's your lower back? Where are your shoulders? Where is your chin? And then map it all out. After 3, 2, 1, we're going to let the air go, and we're going to tuck the belly button into the spine. We're going to arch the upper back. We're going to tuck the chin into the chest, and we're going to go up for a cow stretch. We're going to take a deep breath in whilst we're in the cow stretch. So that'll be your breath whenever you want. Take that deep breath in. When you reach the top, I want you to hold it, and once again scan it. Scan your body. Allow that thought. Target the area upper back. Make sure that chin's tucked in. Make sure that stomach is nicely firm, tight. And then let it all go. Let it all go. Go back into the normal tabletop from the normal tabletop, what we're going to do is slide one foot from the back all the way to the front, so that we've got one foot right next to the hand. Both hands are on the inside of the foot. And what we're going to do with the trailing leg, you're going to dig your toes into the ground, and then you're going to elevate the knee as if you're going on a sprinter's start. And this is now the lizard lunge. Being in the lizard lunge, we're now feeling quite a lot of things. Whatever you're feeling, accept it, acknowledge it, celebrate it, don't fight it, don't judge it. Hip flexors, adductors, lower back, wrist, hips, shoulders, whatever you're feeling, just go with it. And then what I'd like to do is place that trailing knee down, and the hands, they're going to release from the floor, and they're going to come all the way up, all the way up. So we go into a mini supine, but we also turn it into a Samson stretch. While your hands are at the top, what we're going to do is bring them down, bring them down, bring them down, bring them down. And then I want you to hug that leg that is in front of you. Just give it a nice little hold. Take a deep breath in, expand the belly, feel that belly rise onto the thigh. Hold that breath for just a moment, and then let the air go and sink into the thigh. Let the air go and sink into the thigh. And while you're there, just allow your hands to travel down to the ankle. Get a firm grip on the ankle so you can support it. And that bent knee, what we want to be doing now is just straightening it out. As we straighten it out, the hips are going to go back, and our trailing leg that was straight is now bent. Keep your toes tucked in, so your trailing toe is now folded, embedded in the ground, opening up the ball of the feet, ball of the foot, and then your front leg, if you haven't done so already, one hand on the ankle, one hand on the toes, pull your toes back so you get that Achilles, you get that calf, you get that adductor, you get that hamstring, you get that glute stretch. And then after 3, 2, 1, replace the foot back, flat on the floor, slide your hands back up to the knee, and then what we're going to do is lace the hands, so lace the fingers, turn the fingers the opposite way so that your palms are facing out, raise your arms up completely, and have a nice little curve in that lower back. Lean forward slightly with the trailing leg, opening up the hip flexor, and just being as one with this stretch. Just breathing as normal, through the nose, out the mouth, being present with the breath, feeling that body just reset, settle, finding that stillness, finding your sweet spot. We're going to bring the hands down now, bring the hands down, and we're going to place them in the original position, which was inside of that foot. We're going to draw the leg that was in front, we're going to place it behind us, and the opposite leg is going to come up now. So now we've got the hands on the inside of the opposite leg. And from here, you're going to dig your toe into the ground, your trailing foot, and you're going to slightly elevate your knee, and then lean forward as you pivot forward, using your toe as the pivot. And you're mobilizing the area, the ball of the feet, ball of the foot. And you can rock slightly as well, if that helps you. Just rock on both balls of the feet. So you've got your toes embedded, folded over on the trailing foot, and you've got your heel raised on the forward foot, and you're just rocking, mobilizing. Hip flexors, adductors, shoulders, wrists, whatever you're feeling. Like we said before, accept it, acknowledge it, be aware of it, celebrate it, don't judge it. It is you. And then what we're going to do is just put the knee down slightly, and then we're going to raise our hands up. As we raise our hands up, we're going to go right at top again into the Samson stretch. Make the spine nice and tall. Lean forward slightly. Get that nice dip in the lower back. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Expand that belly. Being present with that breath. Seeing what it does for you. Stabilizing you. Making you aware. Acknowledging your gift of life. And then we bring the arms down. As we bring the arms down, they're going to round over the knee. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to expand that belly. That belly is going to feel risen on that thigh. And then you're going to let the air go. As you let the air go, you're going to sink into your thigh. As you sink into your thigh, your body's going to settle. It's going to feel nice. It's going to feel planted, ready to grow. Your hands are then going to slide down your shin, grab hold of your ankle so you can support it, and then slowly stretch that forward leg, and then lift your toes up so that you're getting a nice Achilles, calf, hamstring, glute stretch. And the opposing leg is folded over now. You've got that curl in the toes, opening up the ball of the foot, and just feeling that opening. With one of your hands, you're going to reach out to your toes, and you're going to get another deeper stretch by pulling the toes back to your shin. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. It's going to last for 6 seconds, and we go now. 6. And then we hold that breath for 6. And then we let the air go for 8, and we draw the foot on the floor. The knee slightly comes up back to the original position. And now we're going to hold that breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to breathe as normal, and our upper body's going to come up again. We're going to reach out, and we're going to lace the hands together, lace the fingers, and then turn the hands out so the palms are facing out, and you're going to make the spine nice and tall. Your palms are now going to face the sky. You're going to lean back with that nice curve in the lower back. You're going to open up your body, open yourself up, welcoming the world, welcoming the morning, feeling whatever your body gives you. Being present with your breath, being present with the stretch, being aware, feeling that solace, that sobriety, that stillness. And then we're going to release the fingers, point them right up to the sky, take a deeper lean into the front thigh so that our trailing leg is forward even more, so we're getting that nice hip flexor stretch, opening it all up. Taking a deep breath in. As the breath goes in, our hands are going to go down. When our hands reach the bottom, they're going to place themselves back onto the floor right next to the foot. You're going to be present with your breath. You're going to slide your foot back. You're going to go back into that tabletop. We're going to go into the cat stretch, which is your lower back inverted in. The chin comes up, the chest goes out, and then we're going to mobilize it back into the cow stretch. Fuse the belly button into the spine, arch your upper back, tuck your chin into your chest, feel that opening of the upper back, and we're going to mobilize it back into the cat, mobilize it back into the cat. Whilst you're in the cat, we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to hold that breath for 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna get that breath out and turn it into the cow. And then after being in the cow for another 3, 2, 1, you're gonna breathe as normal, go back into the tabletop, outstretch your hands as far as they go with a little bit of balance. And then what you're going to do is gently allow your arms to go down to the floor, so your forearms are flush to the floor. And then you're gently going to allow your head to go down so that your forehead touches the floor. And then when it touches the floor, you're gently going to allow your heart to go down as low as you can, feeling that lower back curve, feeling that belly just fall, hip flexors stabilize, and here you're just opening that tightness. Just hold that open tightness for a moment. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. Really think about what's coming up in your day, how you're going to just challenge yourself, to challenge others, so you can make it your day. Own it. Being present, showing up, and owning it. And we just settle for the next 5. And now we're going to be back to the breath, be present with the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then I want you to leverage your upper body up, so we're still in that nice outstretched posture. Get the breath out and then lean back so that we go into the prayer stretch. Going into the prayer stretch, what we're going to do is slightly shift the weight so that your upper back is now opening up on one side, leaning into one side of the body with the forearm flush to the floor. Just getting that nice opening of the upper back. We're going to go back into the center. As we're in the center, we're going to just dip in a little bit more into the prayer. Take a deep breath in through the nose. We go in for 4 seconds. 4. We're going to hold the breath for 4. And then we're going to let the air go for 4, and then place the weight on the opposite side. After the 4 seconds, we're going to hold it for 4. Take a deep breath in for 4. Holding it for 4. And then let go of the breath for 4. Coming back to the center. Getting deeper into the prayer. Breathing as normal. Be present with your breath. Slide the hands back up as your upper body elevates. Back into the tabletop. Dig your toes into the ground. Go into a floating tabletop. Go back into the downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands nice and gently. From there, flex at the knee, make yourself into a little ball, and then we're going to open up the ball. Take a deep breath in, slide your hands up the shin, over the knee, up the thigh, release the thigh, raise your hands right up to the sky. As your hands go back, so does your lower back. Start inverting, and then allow your hands to go down. Straighten up your body, make your spine quite tall. Stand with the shoulder width apart, and then hip hinge. Slide the hands down the thigh, past the knee, down the shin, reach right at the bottom. You're going to feel such an opening. Touch the toes, take a deep breath in, come back up. So the breath is yours, the breath is present. Breath is all yours. So we're up to the top now. We're going to raise the hands up, raise the arms up, the arms and the hands, the arms. Stretch back, opening up, supine. Allow the arms to go down. One more time, your hands go in front of your thigh, hip hinge over, slide the hands down the thigh, past the knee, down the shin, really feeling that opening. Being present with your breath, celebrating your body, becoming aware of the open tightness, feeling that sobriety, feeling that openness. Raise those arms up one more time, opening up yourself to the world, welcoming them all in, about to go out and own your day. And just settle. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Settle. Think about how you're going to own it. And thanking you for everyone that came on. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, wicked. And have a wonderful day.